Hey buddy, so I just heard the last part of the most recent fucking podcast with Brian Callen and Joe Rogan, and first of all, shout out because it was a great fucking podcast, and Joe talks about, getting land and shit and opening up a ranch and having his friends, and, it's just beautiful. So anyway, I thought it was a great podcast, and actually what I have to say doesn't have to do with Joe at all, it has to do with Brian. It's interesting the way he spells his name is the way I spell my name too, but so anyway, But he talked at the end there about how, he's got a good point, like, make sure, just realize when you're talking about a problem that, there's a lot that you may not know about the problem that you're talking about. And he's got a very good point. People can fucking overstep and assume things and make asses of themselves. And I know I've done that many times. But the point that he's talking about has to do with starving kids. I mean, I felt like I felt the most relevance or ability to relate to what he said about starving kids, or not starving kids, talked about how the government has a program called Meals of Wheels that helps out people who are hungry. And that was like in the same time frame that he was talking about how people step into problems without knowing the full information on the situation and shit. And I feel like that comes from backlash coming to me from them, for me getting angry for them not speaking up about the children. And so what has come to me to share with you all is, it's like in order for humanity to reach the level necessary for us to like the perception we need to be working towards in order to grow well and to survive this upcoming test collectively, like there's a series of events that are happening, have been happening, and continue to be happening. It's going to test our overall resolve. And it's having the type of loving perception of us all as extended family members that will help us persevere through it. So meaning, yes, okay, that's beautiful. There are very good things about the government. I agree. I'm a huge proponent for government. I've been saying that our government right now, for the most part, is bad. There are parts of it that are good. There are good charities out there. There are people in churches and stuff that do things from the goodness of their heart, and my heart goes out to them. However, there are still tens of thousands of people dying every single day from starvation, dude, all over the world. And it's like here in America, we think just because it ain't happening fucking here, it doesn't matter to us. Like, no, you're still a human being. That's still a human being. Even with other animals and trees and plants and everything, like we still all are coexisting, and part of being a human being, we're considered genetic royalty, and it's like that comes with duty, and that duty we earned that rank. We were born into that because we were born able to take care of things. Okay, when we're neglecting these kids, we're not taking care of things, bro. And I'm the one doing all the motherfucking work, to be honest. All I'm asking for y'all, all it's really required of y'all for right now is just to speak up a little bit and support a motherfucker who's already doing good work. You guys ain't really got to do much. I mean, if you want to invest, that's different, but in the investment, you also get your reward. But as far as like actually getting done, like I'm already covering that shit. And I'm not even getting, any real direct support. I get a lot of symbolic support, which I appreciate, but direct support, very little. I've gotten some, I do appreciate it. I've gotten a lot in the spirit, but as far as you guys like opening your mouths and like really being vocal and direct about this, it really you guys really missed the mark. Sadly, I mean, I don't like saying that. It's just the truth from my eyes. So with Brian Callen, dude, and you also, your tone, dude, you took it a little too high, dog. Like you didn't need to get that angry, bro. Like I'm working on ways to solve it, and I'm actually aware of the program you're talking about. My mother works with these people, and a lot of America actually eats way too much. So it's like you brought up a point in a place where they don't even need help with more food. It's really in Africa. That's what I've been talking about. And on top of that, taking care of like the abused children and shit like that. Like there still is not attention going on to that at all, to the amount that I feel it deserves. In comparison to all this other shit we talk about and deal with, myself included, bro. So again, as I've said before, You know, unfortunately, we have all fallen short of the glory. I think we all know it, and the sooner we all fess up to it, the better you feel and the easier you can grow. All right, I love you guys. Y'all take care.